previous Trimmed Cape owners might have their work cut out for them if they weren't paying attention this past couple of months with the new changes to the Trimmed Completionist Cape. But before we get into that, one quick announcement: Necromancy is getting a new cinematic trailer right around the corner, Thursday, June 29th at 17 BST or 1600 game time. This will be on their YouTube channel, where Jagex is going to be revealing the official release dates of the new combat skill Necromancy. So stay tuned later this week, Thursday, June 29th, for that reveal. Now, today's update sees those changes to the Trimmed Completionist Cape that was pulled on earlier this year. So the following requirements have been added to the Trimmed Completionist Cape criteria: Master Quest Cape, Reaper Crew, and Globetrotter. They mentioned last week they will not be adding Are You Winning Zammy 2 to the Cape, nor renaming the Completionist or Trimmed Completionist Cape at this time. And this update does not include a grace period. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you'd like to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Next, we're going to take a look at the patch notes and see what's been updated with today's update. So let's check it out. Taking a look at the Woodcutter's Grove, wood spirits can now be used directly from the wood box. The hot spots of the south wall section 2 can now be accessed without any issues. A couple of hot fixes: the Dwarven Chain Axe no longer gives XP and produce when in double resource mode. Impling spawn rates from the tree shaking scrimshaw have been reduced after they were spawning too frequently following the woodcutting changes, and fixed an issue that meant players were unable to get a refund for leprechaun composting services. The safe space / healing area of bank deposit spots has returned to all banks in Fort for Rune 3. Moving on to the community hit list, the Demonic Skull is no longer tradable and drops 500k gold on PvP death. Text scaling now uniform across all NPC chat boxes. Withdrawing a Demonic Skull from the bank within the wilderness will no longer automatically opt players into PvP, they will receive a warning first. Players can still be attacked within the wilderness while they are in possession of the skull. Wilderness teleport spells no longer require double confirmation on warning dialogue, and portable fairy rings now teleport beyond World 30 Wilderness if the player has not opted into PvP. Lastly, looking at some general changes, updated and increased the number of Pride themed presets available in the Max/Comp Cape customizer. Tuska's Wrath no longer deals 10,000% damage against non-Slayer targets when using Slayer wildcards. Players are no longer able to deploy portables on top of post DP at the Draenor Lodestone. Players can now repair the barrel chest anchor at the Smith as intended. Wilderness Flash Event rewards can be placed in your bank again. Last Wills will no longer be dropped on the ground when claiming Treasure Hunter rewards. You will be asked to make space in your inventory before you can continue. And finally, Iron Man players can now only see Iron Man rewards in the parcels for the dead info screen. That is it for your patch notes. Links to everything discussed in the video will be down in the description below. If you missed last week's videos covering the Grove, it'll be on screen now. Looking forward to seeing you there. If not, I'll see you with the next RuneScape news updates. And with that, I'm out. Aloha.